I pretty much just got up from falling asleep at around 2 p.m. So around the early afternoon. Dad got this sub from Salvatore's. In the morning, I did some work on the 99 Dan Hamming. Some of it in Beyond Studio, in which case I saw the effects of a product release, which is their equivalent of an update. Before they sent out a notification that they had made the product release. At some point, in order to complete an earlier task set, of which one of the tasks was to collect, in my case, about 1 million coins, I just provided neighborly help to a whole bunch of players. A considerable portion of the ones that were around provinces I've completed in the past. I recently upgraded the Magic Academy. I think I did that yesterday. I have at least 10 mushroom farms. I'm now building some mushroom farms because orc rally points require a bunch of hard shrooms in order to place. And the hard shrooms come from mushroom farms. I had 2 grape Uncrustables peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that I thought typically somewhere between 30 to 50 minutes. Along with a whole bag of pretzel cheddar cheese combos. For lunch at roughly 11:30 p.m. instead of what I was planning, which in this case was New England clam chowder soup with those combos. Because Dad suggested I have those peanut butter sandwiches when I called him around 11. Which I think was around the time that I saw a package down by just inside the door to the apartment that ultimately ended up containing a significant pack of these styrofoam blocks. And when Dad got home from Salvatore's, he also told me that he got another package of styrofoam which is what I was thinking in my head. But I just replied with, what? And he replied to that with more styrofoam. That pack, I presume, is of the thicker ones that I used to make this one that uses the color black, the cool colors, and the warm colors. The warm colors on the face are intended to create a fire effect. It was in the morning, sometime between 7 and 9 a.m. I had 2 peanut butter Uncrustable sandwiches. Along with something else, though I'm not entirely sure what exactly it is. This is the current task set I'm on, the 47th. To this day, I'm still at my max for the current Spire of Eternity. Excuse me, at least. I believe that's the farthest I can go currently. The enemy's squad size is larger than my own, and there's no way that I can get all of my squads to not be weak. All of my squads to be at least equal to the enemy squads. Something you typically want to do during combat, as it's usually pretty difficult to win a battle if the enemy squad size is greater than yours, and at least for one of your squads, they're weak, and the enemy squads are strong in comparison. It's another daily exclusive building that I'm not entirely sure if I already have or not. This has a 1 in 4 chance. Glad I got it right away. I had a coffee in the morning. Hanged out with my dad, as I like to do. So, when I'm able to, that is why I'm not when I'm not asleep, when Dad leaves for work from 6 to 7 p.m. a.m. on most days. The whole reason I upgraded the Magic Academy and spent 500 diamonds was so it would take less time to craft combining catalysts, and that way I could complete the task, gain a certain number of combining catalysts or enchantments while using fewer time boosters to do so. Right now we currently have the opportunity to produce some 2-hour time boosters, so that's what I just decided to do. The majority of the work on the 99th Dan Hamming, or DH99, came from some editing within Camtasia Studio, which resulted in a couple new drafts of the whole DH99 episode video. To be rendered through my laptop today. With me checking to make sure I got I'm getting the brief bathroom scene involving the bathroom sink scene involving the Stick Babe character, also known as Sarah. Primarily checking to see if I'm getting the proportions right, because throughout that brief scene there's zoom ins and zoom outs. Although it primarily involves 2 zoom levels, and at some point doing the work in Camtasia Studio led me to realize that I needed to do editing on the 5th raw video file in order to resolve an inconsistency I found between the raw video files and what I was the editing I was doing in Camtasia. By the way, it's pretty tedious to gain the necessary coins you need to complete a collect X coins as part of a task set in these sort of events. As doing this requires giving neighborly help to dozens of randomly generated players. As you complete provinces, and it's the only time I'll give neighborly help to those for which I'm either given a notification, or those who are in my current fellowship, as I need to save all my randomly generated neighbors or RNGs for if I get the task collect X coins as part of a task set for events like the one I'm currently in this game. In regards to Stronghold Kingdoms, I'm currently working on the second village I got, titled the generic title of New Village. Dad tried to call me at around 4 p.m. And then later he tried to wake me up for a Salvatore's trip, but I didn't even have any memory of that. I only recalled it because Dad told me about it. Right after I got home. when he got home from Salvatore's. I had some kombucha sometime in the morning. I think the late morning, when it was around 10 a.m. I specifically had the trilogy flavor. It was pretty good. During that 6 to 7 a.m. hangout period with Dad, he showed me pictures of his request of the Marvel character Ghost Rider. And I asked him about his earlier request of the Marvel character Gambit. At some point around, I would say 9:30 a.m., I thought, because I heard the buzz alert go off in this apartment, I thought someone had come to have me sign for a delivery, so I came rushing to the door, but didn't see anything when I got there and looked at the area adjacent to the outside of our apartment unit. So I went back inside, and it was maybe half an hour later that Dad gave me the call that led me to pick up that cardboard box full of these pieces of styrofoam wrapped in some plastic. Some kind of plastic film. Made to look like a bag without any handles. From the bottom of the stairs, making sure to squat in order to carry a box that turned out to be light, on the phone with Dad, I was able to get back into our apartment unit because I left the door unlocked for those brief trips, because the doors to the apartment unit seem, at least to ours, seems to shut by itself, so I'm just assuming that's true for all apartment units. Excuse me. It was when I found that the cardboard box was very light, that we both knew. It was the styrofoam. Or at least some of it. At some point today, I think it was earlier today, I accidentally broke one of my fingernails.